Previously on our story, last episode, we saw Zeno-sama and Whis sacrifice themselves while trying to protect Goku. But even in their final moments, they succeeded. They opened a portal and sent Goku to another dimension, saving him at the cost of their own lives. Right then, Kaido looks at Gorky and says, "So what now? They all ran away." But Gorky just smirks and replies, "Let them run, it changes nothing. When they return, they'll die by my hands. And as all of you already know, I am the Omni King now." Everyone freezes. Zeno is gone, and the universe has no choice but to bow. Kefla, shocked, whispers, "I still can't believe it. Zeno-sama is really dead, and he used his last breath to save that Saiyan from Universe 7. Mojito adds, "There's nothing we can do. With Zeno gone, we can't oppose them." Even Koitella agrees. He's right. Without Zeno, we obey. Kura laughs. "Smart choice. Honestly, I didn't think you guys had this much sense." But Bergamo clenches his fists and says, "This is painful, accepting that our Omni King is really gone. But if we want to live, we must accept Gorky as the new Omni King." Lavendra nods. He's right. From now on, Gorky rules us all. Gorky steps forward and announces, "Good. I hope none of you have a problem with my decision. If you do, come say it to my face. If you're brave enough." Dead silence. No one moves. No one speaks. Everyone is terrified. Kura smirks. "See, Gorky, none of these worms have the guts to go against you." Gorky looks at the sky and says, "Zeno is gone. Now it's time for the next one. The Dragon God, Zalama. I want full control over every Dragon Ball. If I can't have it, I'll erase them forever." Kaido steps forward and asks, "But where do we even find Zalama? No one knows where he is, except the Grand Priest. And you killed him." Gorky replies, "I didn't need him alive." He smiles darkly. "There's another way to locate Zalama." Kura raises an eyebrow. "Don't tell me you're talking about the Namekians." Gorky looks at them and says, "Yes, exactly. On planet Namek, someone will definitely know something about Zalama. So don't waste time, go find out where he's hiding." Kura bows his head. "Understood, Gorky. I'll take care of it." Kaido smirks. "Sounds fun. If you don't mind, Kura, how about I join you? With both of us together, your job gets easier. So, what do you say?" Kura shrugs. "Do whatever you want." And just like that, Kura and Kaido leave for planet Namek. Gorky turns to the rest and says, "Why are all of you still here? Go back to your universes. Don't worry, I'm not killing anyone anymore. I already killed the ones I needed to. Now I only want Zalama. Once I have him, no one will ever stop me." Meanwhile, on King Kai's planet, King Kai is panicking and tells the Supreme Kai, "This is bad, really bad. Zeno-sama is dead, and now he's hunting for the Dragon God, Zalama. If he finds him, the entire multiverse could be destroyed." Supreme Kai replies, "Don't worry, I won't let that happen. I need to warn the Namekians immediately." He leaves at once for planet Namek. Planet Namek, fear everywhere. Namekians gather, terrified. One says, "I can't believe it. Zeno-sama and the Grand Priest died in that tournament. This isn't right. What happens now?" An angel Saiyan has become Omni King. An old Namekian steps forward. I've heard stories about that angel Saiyan. Guruki, I think that was his name. I always thought it was just a myth, but now it's real. If he's the Omni King, he'll expand his empire. He'll wipe worlds one by one. And to take full control, he'll need Zalama's Super Dragon Balls. I know how terrifying those Dragon Balls are. If they fall into his hands, no one in existence can stop him. Just then, Kura and Kaido arrive right in front of them. Kaido smirks. Well, looks like this old man knows a lot. Who told him all this? Was he expecting us? He laughs. Doesn't matter anyway. We're here for something else. Kura adds, actually, this makes our job even easier. You already know everything, don't you? The old Namekian elder steps forward and says, wait, you too? Here. That means he's the one who sent you. All the Namekians around them are terrified just seeing Kura and Kaido standing there. Kura smirks and says, Hey, no need to freak out. We just want one thing. Tell us what we need to know, and nobody gets hurt. Got it? But the old Namekian glares back and says, we know exactly what your intentions are, and we will never tell you anything. You'll never learn where he is. Kura laughs lightly. Oh, so that's how it is? He steps forward toward the elder, but a few brave Namekians rush in to stop him. Before they can even land a blow, Kura wipes them out instantly with a single strike. Everyone freezes in fear. You saw that? One Namekian whispers. He took them all out in one hit. Kura stares at the elder and says, if you don't want more of them to die, tell me where Zalma is. But the old man shouts, no matter what you do, nobody will tell you. Never. Kura's expression darkens. So that's your answer. In an instant, he fires a massive ki blast straight at the elder and kills him on the spot. Kaido chuckles. Looks like that old guy really ticked you off. Well, it was bound to happen. Right then, a squad of Namekian warriors arrives. They see the elder's body. Their eyes widen in rage. What happened here? Villagers cry out. He killed our guru. He was asking about Lord Zalama. And when Guru refused to answer, he killed him. The 5 Namekian warriors step forward and say, you shouldn't have done that. You're going to regret this. But Kura just shrugs. I asked him nicely. He didn't answer. So I removed the problem. He smirks again and raises his aura. But if none of you tell me where Zalama is, I'll make sure every single Namekian dies a painful death. Kaido steps beside him and laughs. Hey Kura, don't kill all of them. Leave a few for me. I want to have some fun too. There are so many Namekians here. Killing all of them is going to be fun, Kaido says with a cold smile. Some Namekians shout. These 5 are the strongest warriors of our planet. Kilos, Miroka, Umara, Tenshu, and Shura. We believe in you. Protect us. Kilo steps forward, eyes burning with rage. You shouldn't have done this. You made a huge mistake. One you'll never be forgiven for. And you will regret it. Kaido laughs. Big talk for someone who's about to die. Can you do anything besides running your mouth? Before the sentence even finishes, Kilos launches a massive attack, a huge blast shaking the ground. But Kaido stops it like it's nothing, as if a child pushed him. Miroka immediately leaps in and fires a giant ki blast straight at Kaido. But Kura appears in front of him instantly, grabs him by the throat, and says, I won't repeat myself. Stop wasting my time. And with one brutal motion, Kura snaps his neck and disintegrates him into dust. The Namekians scream in horror. Did you see that? He killed Miroka instantly. Kilos, trembling with rage, charges at Kura at full speed. Kaido tries to block him, but Kilos slips past and lands a heavy punch on Kura. But Kura catches the punch effortlessly and smirks. You Namekians really don't understand, do you? Idiots. Then, Kura rips both of Kilos' arms off, brutally and mercilessly, and smashes him in the stomach with a devastating strike. Kilos collapses on the ground, barely alive. A small Namekian kid runs forward screaming, "Kilos, no, are you okay?" Before the child can reach him, Umara and Tenshu rush at Kura in fury. But Kaido steps forward again and blocks both their attacks with ease. He laughs. "Hey, Kura, you already killed one, and another one is half dead. What am I supposed to play with then? Leave some fun for me." Then Kaido strikes both Umara and Tenshu with a single brutal blow, sending them crashing far into the distance. The Namekians realize the truth. Their strongest warriors mean nothing in front of Kura and Kaido. One of them cries out, "Stop it! What do you even gain from this? What are you trying to achieve? Please, stop killing us." Kaido hears the Namekians' plea, and without a second of hesitation, he fires a massive ki blast straight at him. A huge explosion erupts, and every Namekian standing near him is instantly obliterated. Kaido smirks and says, "Is this how you talk to an angel Saiyan god? Did no one teach you any manners?" He looks at the remaining two warriors and shouts, "You two, get up and fight me and Kura. And Kura, don't interrupt me right now. Let me enjoy this moment. It's my turn now." Umara and Tenshu step back in fear. "No, he's going to kill us," they cry. Kaido laughs softly. "Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm going to kill you. So what should you do? Run. Run for your lives." And both warriors actually start running. But before they can take more than a few steps, Kaido fires another deadly ki blast, and they vanish instantly. The remaining Namekians scream. Those were our strongest warriors. 3 are already dead. Only 2 remain, and one of them is injured. We can't stop them. We can't do anything. Kaido appears beside Shura in an instant. "Hey Kura, look. Only 2 left. One is wounded, and this one is barely standing. So tell me, are any of you still planning to keep your mouths shut?" Suddenly, a small Namekian child steps forward, trembling. "No, stop, please stop. I'll tell you where Lord Salama is." Kura narrows his eyes. "What? Is this kid serious? You really expect me to believe him?" Kaido places a hand on Kura's shoulder. "Relax, Kura. Every Namekian knows about Lord Salama, even the children. And after everything he just witnessed, there's no way he's lying. Not to us." The child cries and says, "Listen, Lord Salama lives in the 5th Chronicle dimension. That's where you'll find him." Kaido smiles. "Perfect. You did well." And without a hint of mercy, he turns toward Shura and fires a brutal attack. Shura can't even defend himself and dies instantly. The child screams, "No, why? You promised. You said you wouldn't hurt anyone. Once you got the information, you lied." Kaido tilts his head and says casually, "Oh? Is that what I said? My bad. I got a little too excited. Now that we know where he is, let's leave. I'm done wasting my time on these insects." Kaido shrugs. "Alright, Kura, whatever you say. But before we go, that last survivor." Kura cuts him off sharply. "I said, let's go." Kaido smirks. "Lucky you all. If it wasn't for Kura, I would have built graves for every single one of you right here." And with that, both angels disappear into the sky. Yaw, the fifth chronicle dimension. As they travel through the void between realms, Kura asks, "Do you even know where this place is?" Kaido laughs confidently. "Relax. I know exactly where the fifth chronicle dimension is. Just follow me." Time passes, and finally, they arrive before a mysterious dimensional gate. Massive, glowing, ancient. Kura whispers, "This is it?" Kaido nods. "Yeah, this is the place. This is where we'll find Lord Zalama, the Dragon God." Inside the dimension, Zalama opens his eyes. He already knows everything. "So, you two finally made it. I knew you'd reach me eventually. And trust me, I've been waiting. Oh planet, Namek Aftermath." Meanwhile, the Supreme Kai finally arrives on planet Namek. The scene is horrifying. Bodies everywhere. Villages wounded. Warriors dead. The planet in ruins. Supreme Kai gasps. Who did this?" A small Namekian child steps forward, trembling. "Two angels came. They kept asking about Lord Zalama. Our strongest warriors tried to stop them, but they were killed. All of them. Only one survived. But he's barely alive." Supreme Kai's voice shakes. "Did anyone tell them about the dragon god Zalama?" The child lowers his head. "Yes, I did. If I hadn't, they would have killed all of us. I had no choice." Supreme Kai closes his eyes in fear. "You don't understand. You've made a terrible mistake. A terrible one. I must act. I must do something, now." Suddenly, he receives a telepathic message from King Kai. "Supreme Kai, listen carefully. You need to find Goku. Zeno-sama hid him in a special place, where he's completely safe. Only he can stop what's coming." Supreme Kai panics. "But how? How do I find a place created by Zeno-sama himself? I can't do this. This is impossible for me." King Kai answers, "There's only one God who knows everything. Only he can help you." Supreme Kai gasps. "You mean Master Suno?" Meanwhile, inside Jalama's fortress, Kaido and Kura enter, and Kaido says, "Damn, Kura, look at this place. This fortress looks insane. Is Lord Jalama really living here?" Kura replies, "That's what we were told. And trust me, he doesn't lie. If he does, I'll wipe out that entire planet myself." Suddenly, a deep voice echoes. "There's no need to kill anyone. The one you're looking for is standing right in front of you." Both Kaido and Kura look forward and see Jalama. They bow slightly and say, "Lord Jalama, we finally found you, and honestly, it wasn't that hard." Kaido steps forward and says, "We only have one request, a humble request. We don't want to fight you, not yet. Please come with us peacefully. This is an order from our great Omni King Guruki." Jalama's expression changes. "I only had one Omni King, Zeno, and he killed him. So for me, There is no Omni King anymore. Kura replies coldly. Whether you accept it or not, doesn't matter. If you refuse to come peacefully, we have other ways. And trust me, you don't want to force us. Jalama stands tall, his eyes glowing. I never intended to fight, but if that's what you want, then so be it. I won't back down. Kaido suddenly rushes forward and launches an attack, but Jalama dodges easily and blasts Kaido away with a single ki blast. Kura grins. Not bad, but you're not strong enough to beat both of us. He launches a barrage of ki blasts, but Jalama dodges every single one, appears right in front of him and says, "You two made a very big mistake. You shouldn't have done this." "Absolutely not," Jalama growls. "And for this mistake, your punishment will be painful." The moment he says that, he smashes Kura with a brutal strike. Kura tries blocking it but still gets launched far across the battlefield, crashing into the ground. Kaido watches and smirks. "Huh, this one's a little tougher than I expected. Good, this might actually be fun." Kaido rushes in and attacks again, but Jalama's speed is unreal. Before Kaido can even blink, Jalama appears right in front of him. Kaido's eyes widen. "What? How did you?" Jalama interrupts coldly. "You two are making a big mistake if you think I'm weak." Before Kaido can respond, Jalama lands a crushing blow to his chest. Kaido is sent flying, but before Jalama can continue, Kura suddenly reappears and lands a heavy hit on Jalama. But Jalama doesn't even flinch. He grabs both their arms mid-attack and says, "You shouldn't have done that." A massive ki blast erupts from Jalama's hands, exploding with overwhelming force. Kaido and Kura are thrown miles away, crashing through rock and debris. Both of them are badly injured. Kaido coughs and says, "Damn, this is getting difficult." Kura nods. "You're right. I didn't expect him to be this strong. It feels like we're fighting an Omni King himself." He clenches his fists. "We'll have to go all out." But suddenly, a deep voice echoes behind them. "You won't need to do anything. I'll take it from here." They both turn and standing there is Goruki. Kura's eyes widen. "Goruki, what are you doing here?" Goruki steps forward calmly. "I knew defeating Jalama wouldn't be easy for you two, but I also knew you'd eventually find him. That's why I'm here." Jalama turns to face him and says, "So you're the one who killed the Omni King?" Goruki smirks. "That's right, I killed him, and now I am the Omni King." He points at Jalama. "And now it's your turn to die, Dragon God Jalama."